dun, dun. Live video is starting and it's way the hell over there. I definitely need new glasses. Darn it. Mm. Hello there. Oh boy. I have to adjust my screen once again. All right. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. Nobody's watching yet. Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. Hello there and welcome back to the Quilting Shed here in Fredericton, New Brunswick. It is Wednesday, something, something, January what? 21st. Okay. Is this loud enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, that might be part of the. Anyway, there's an echo. Hi. Business person businessing here. What are we up to today? So every Wednesday we do a live video showing you what's new in the shop, and because it's winter or something, and reasons. Let's just go with reasons. We have a bunch of things in boxes that aren't necessarily showing on the website yet, but they will be because most of these are restocking things. Multiple shipments. What happens is everybody buys a bunch of stuff before Christmas, and your local independent quilt shop owner needs to look over all the sales, everything that's out of stock, little reports, and whatever software they're using. And we have to go to each individual supplier and restock those items and reorder those. Unlike franchises where that's all kept track and all of a sudden a shipment shows up and it's like, oh, this is what we're doing this month? Okay. No. If it comes back in stock, it's because somebody, me, Snowy, went to one of our suppliers and placed an order and did that. So we like to do those all at once for some reason, and then everything shows up at once. And for one of our suppliers, we had multiple things that had been back ordered. So it's a great big thick sheet of paper with like various invoices of this was ordered back in October, but we've got these three things for you now. Great, fantastic, and then other fun things. So that's what we're going to show you. Just some restocking items from different places. Not a ton of fabric, unless it's like basic fabric we carried before. I was telling somebody yesterday, it's like, oh my god, these big boxes of fabric, what's in them? And I'm like, Fireside colors that we're out of and tone on tone whites. And she went, great. I'm like, yeah, it's boring. But you might be interested. There's some good ones. So that's what we're doing today with noisy boxes.
Some people have been waiting for all this.
Some people have been waiting for these things. It's boring, but it works, right? I mean, you go to the grocery store for milk and eggs because you're out of milk and eggs. You go to the quilt shop because you're out of like tone on tone whites. Or Fireside back because you're home going, I'm using up all my fabric, can't buy new fabric, but I got that other stuff. Yeah, you need it for sashing. So anyway, talking too fast, hitting the ground running. Mm, 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 mm. And some stuff we have to wait till we're out of like lots of it. Not that there's necessarily ordering minimums per se, but it's like anywhere else. You order X amount, you get free shipping. And one of the things that came in, if you've been waiting for some bag hardware in the 1.5-inch sizes, and especially like the nickels and the rainbows, our handy manager Snowy, I'm wearing my Neuro Spicy shirt today because this is where, if you have somebody autistic in your life, check out which sort of autism thing is their interest or what they're really, really good at, and get them to do those things. It will make them very happy. And if you have like the opposite kind of neurospicy things where high amounts of detail with lots of numbers and variations make your brain feel like bees are in there buzzing around, that would be me. Then you assign them this job and you don't have to do it. So that works. So can't tell you what the prices are because I don't remember these things offhand anymore. There's just too much that goes on now that I don't have a direct hand into because I'm a boss babe and I just assigned that to my employees.
You're delegating.
I'm delegating. I have learned to delegate. I've learned to delegate. I don't see any comments. Well, I see the comments, but I don't see anybody showing up yet.
Well, we have 11 people watching, just nothing to say.
Okay. I am getting the low frame rate warning, which drives me nuts.
So I watched you closely. You are losing 1 second every minute. Exactly.
Fun. Should I talk slower?
Just a tiny.
All right. So one of the things that Emmaline did was the bag hardware. I don't want to call them a kit, but often you need to get the same hardware for lots of different bags, like the hooks. What are they called? Hardware kit, strap kit, the stuff to make your straps and attach it to your bag. So you wind up buying 3 different packages. These ones are it's all the pieces all in one go with like the buckle and the D-rings and the swivel snap hooks. So these ones happen to be rainbow, and it looks like Emmaline has improved their packaging. So it's got the stuff inside in the little plastic bags, but a really nice cardboard recycled kind of thing instead of a bigger plastic bag. So that's really nice. And then of course they go and wrap it all in a plastic bag inside anyway. So that was the rainbow, and we did sell a lot of those, so we bought a lot. That was my point earlier. Snowy went through what we needed to restock, and one of the smart things that we don't have automated because we're not big enough for software that does this already is what sold a lot, what do we sell a lot of, and making sure we have a lot of it in stock. Because sometimes we just stick to traditional amounts when we're ordering things, like 6 of something, 3 of something, 12 of something, 10 of something. But if it's an item that we are going to sell a fair amount of over a short amount of time, like how often do we order from this one place? Maybe we order from Emmaline every 3 months. Okay, fine. How many nickel swivel snap hooks in 1.5 inches do we sell in that amount of time? Well, let's order that. And then not order a bunch of stuff that is not likely to sell. But like this is the kind of stuff that comes in when we order, right? Isn't this amazing? Whee! And Heidi says, hooray for the unflipped image. Because I was going to show you a lot of things, I wanted to make sure that you didn't have to look at it all in reverse. There we go. Ta-da! So, yep, these are coming, and a lot of these are restocking. So these will show up again on the website really quickly. So like the D-rings, there's a lot of purse feet in here. More magnetic snaps. Oh, somebody was asking about these purse feet the other day. That color. They got a different color, but they're fine. A lot of the handmade labels, the metal ones. Oh, but wait, there's more. The retreat bag. And Emmaline, the company, sent me an email the other day that the retreat bag pattern has been updated. If you were doing that, they do have a free pattern for this. This makes a lovely class for your guild because my classes fill up as fast as possible, as fast as I can schedule them. There we go. And while I'm digging out this box, if you remember me saying I have a bunch of classes on draft that I have to schedule and get posted, and I hadn't quite gotten to them, and it was actually really good that I did because Ron is actually away having some more medical tests, and that would have bumped all the schedule down, just because. No, I'm not there with him, but you know, I have to be available for certain things. Look at this like that. That is a lot of bag hardware. Holy jeez. But this is all like the buckle thingies.
Oh, you forgot to put the sign.
Oh, jeez. There we go. We have somebody at the door too. Deliveries and stuff. So that's that. Dun, 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 dun. Like the packing slip here is very long. So yeah, if you were looking for more bag hardware, we'll be getting some more of the Atelier Fiber Arts hardware as well. We just have to get around to ordering. They're getting a bunch of new things in, and we want to make sure we get some of the really great stuff. So that's that box. That was just the Emmaline hardware. Oh my God. Ugh. Everything's happening at once. Everything is happening at once. Like right behind me on the floor that you can't see is the Fireside backings that we got. So one of the things we did before Christmas, we put the 60-inch Fireside on sale because while that has more of a color selection, it's 60 inches. It's it's a really difficult size to work with. And finally they've come out with the 90-inch size color selections that they said they were going to do. So we ordered what we were missing in the 90-inch, and I think I have all the 90-inch colors of the Minky wide back that are available. Nice and soft and fluffy. Your long armers do actually love working with the Fireside. Even though it is a knit, it doesn't really stretch all that much. It's fuzzy, it's plush, and it's great for nap quilts and small quilts, comfort quilts. And just to show you the size of these bolts that I have to wrestle and manhandle. Look at it. I mean, yes, this is for the back of your quilt. So this was the pink one. And we actually have some room for these. Amazing. So you'll see these show up on the website. And they will be available here in the shop. If they're not in the back corner, just ask for them. We will dig them out and fix it while you wait. Ugh. And a lot of like the natural, the flax, the porcelain, the mocha, like all the lighter colors, the white variations, the light grays, the shirt here that's just keeps riding up. Anyway, it's just really distracting. I did get in some muslin tone-on-tone print wide back as well. I had 2 prints that I had in, and one of them sold out very quickly, so I replaced that. And there's another muslin print with a gray scroll. I'm going to show you because it's cute. You probably even recognize this one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, look at that. White and gray. I say muslin because it is muslin, which means it's a lower quality, kind of thinner, looser weave. It's still fine for your quilt backs. Easy peasy, cheap, gets the job done. There you go. Love having employees to handle things for me. So these are the muslin wide backs. Not wide backs. Oh, geez. Muslin tone-on-tones. This is only a couple of bolts, just you can see. Like, I think this one's actually a new design. But I did get a couple that were, I made sure to specifically get a couple that were a little creamier. And I know the plastic still on that is kind of hard to see. These are still $12 a meter. But these are the ones that you want. It's like, I didn't want the white. I just wanted a little bit cream, not tan, not too, you know. That's these ones. Yeah. There's like an entire box over there. It's always tempting for me to get like one of everything. Just make sure I have what you need. Gonna angst about it. But this time I was like, this is enough. Just gonna get what fits on the shelf, and it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, that was like 3 big, huge boxes there, and this was the boring box. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. This one, there's 2 of these. So there's one supplier that we get a lot of notions from, and they have started carrying some fabrics. We've restocked, look at some patterns that we've restocked, including some the $3 ones. I'm probably not going to go through this bag, but just know more patterns that we had before. If I said we were out, it's probably in this bag. Maybe. Oh boy, look. Zippers. I need a zipper, making a bag. And the Ormocto quilting group did some jelly roll rugs recently and cleared me out of this batting. And I forgot I ordered it from this place, and just yesterday talked to another supplier, and I have even more coming. So if you wanted to make a jelly roll rug, I think I have lots of supplies for you. Don't ask about a class yet. Don't ask about a class yet. Dun, dun, dun. Lots of oh geez, there's a lot of zippers in here. But like I said, we sell a lot of zippers, and we sell a lot of bag hardware, because here's more. Did we get the triangle rings? Awesome. Some of the buy any hardware has been hard to keep in stock, even at the supplier level. So they finally had some of the sizes we were missing, and we got some of those. Oh, this is exciting though. Ugh. There is a bit of fabric in here. I love carbs. I love carbs. This is a collection from Camelot Fabric, which has your favorite carbs on it. So donuts, that's going to make you hungry. Donuts, croissants, bread, everything Ron can't eat. He's not going to like this fabric other than the colors. It's this like bakery confection, pink and brown and coffee and beige. That's actually really cute. It's hard, yeah. We'll tell you more about that if the stars align. I will actually do the proper social media post that I always say I should be doing and hardly get around to. My consistency for that is I'm consistently inconsistent. Aren't you lucky? Okay. So like that. And that was from Camelot Fabrics. I love carbs, if somebody happens to Google that. Um, and the rest of the box is actually full of soft and stable. But I'm going to show you this. This is like a foam type of stabilizer. It's a very thin layer of foam. And most of the time we get in the white. This is the black. And that usually sells a lot slower. But I wanted to mention it on video because if the bag that you're making has a darker fabric, like you don't use white, maybe it's brown, maybe it's navy, you're using a lot of dark colors, it's better to use the black foam because it will make the colors deeper and richer. If there's any bearding, you won't have any white fibers poking out. They'll be matching your fabric. So, and it hides the dirt, like my mom likes to say.
It's on the inside.
It's on the inside. Yeah, well, whatever. I can't reach this other box. Holy jeez, what's it? I barely even looked in this one. Okay, more soft and sable. What is this? Wonder Under. I think we're well stocked. Hang on, I'll be right back. But it's me, so I'm gonna keep talking. Da 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 da. Da, na, 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 na. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh wow, and that too. All right. Through the magic of the internet and walking around the table. Mesh fabric. Have you worked with this before? I love it for pockets. Colors that we were missing are now back in stock. We have a lot of, there's Wonder Under like crazy in that box. There's stuff falling all over the floor. We even have it on the rolls again because I kind of got tired of cutting it off the bolt and people will see this on the shelf a little faster. And big rolls of the 1-inch black polypro strapping to make the straps on your bag and the handles and whatnot. So in a lot of the bag making patterns, they cover those with fabric. We also have some strapping that is in some colors, and every so often I will make a bag where I don't cover the strap with fabric because the strapping or the webbing, whatever you want to call it, is a pretty color and I would rather show that off. And the only thing that is an advantage of covering this with fabric is you wanted to see the pretty fabric or you wanted it a little softer. But these are pretty sturdy on their own. You see them on commercial bags all the time, and I need a drink. I was about to show you a pile of extension tables that I'm using my laptop to prop up, using under my laptop. So I can't show you something if it's actually holding my equipment because I'm super smart that way. Really, really smart. Otherwise, I know this is a shorter video and I kind of breezed through quite a bit, but there's more coming. I had an email last night. There was more fabric on the way. And another delivery is expected today of some other fabric. So I will be posting about those. Lots of pre-cuts and stuff. Lots of discussions in the shop about where our fabric's coming from still. Do we still get some from the US? Oh, that one's cute. Okay. This nursery rhyme pattern is back in stock. Snowy has the quilt he made with the farm prints that we still have back at the shop so you can see it finished. Very, very cute, very fast. You could even use other scraps for this. So some good stuff in here. Why did I get a lot? Okay, some other By Annie things. Oh boy, the Clam It Up is back. Do it this way. Okay. This pattern is back in stock. It is very handy. You'll be making like dozens. Christine says, I have a pile behind me. What is it all? Oh my God. I thought you'd never ask. This pile right here. Some of this we've seen. So this pile is the Gentler Times from Lori Holt. Fat quarter bundle. And it's undone. And do you know why it's undone? Because we're going to take this and make 2 bundles of fat 8s, which are great for if you are doing that coat pattern that everybody's doing and you're doing all the fancy stuff and you need a little bit of all bright colors. This would be excellent. If you're doing a scrappy sort of Lori Holt quilt, oftentimes she asks you to get fat 8s and you only wind up using a little bit of it anyway. But the other thing, in case you missed it, we've been doing these lovely takeout stash builders. Stash builders. You know how you go to the grocery store and right in the vegetable section they've got all those cut up vegetables because you're trying to make dinner tonight and you just need to grab and go? Yeah, like that. This is a bunch of, Tula Pink Basics, all those nice brights. Look at that. This is the benefit of me hiring an employee. Stuff's getting done. It's wild. Other than the part where the boss has to actually price it and stick the tag on it. So that's kind of fun stuff. That box right there. Ding, ding, ding. That's all those tone on tone whites. Yeah, that box right over there. I'm almost done. Listen to me. Do my thing. What have we got in here? The elastic. The fold over elastic. I've got it in lots of colors. I'm tired. So to recap, I showed you what we just got in. Thank you, Karen, for your lovely tip on public speaking, which I tend to forget that this is what you're supposed to do. Tell people what you're going to show them, and then tell them that you showed them the stuff. Also, because I have been getting calls, if you have a sewing machine and you need it serviced or you need it looked at, just bring it here to the shop, drop it off. You don't need to make an appointment. I'll have my guy check it out for you. Sometimes that guy might actually be me for like really, really stupidly easy things. Anyway, that's that. So I showed you the bag hardware from Emmaline that is back in stock. I showed you a bunch of the bag making stuff that is back in stock. And the Wonder Under, the fusible, it's like that fusible web stuff, and some patterns, and the carb fabric. Wait till you see what's coming up. Anyway, good stuff. So, right, and the Jelly Roll, these things for making your Jelly Roll rugs. There we go. Yes, Christine. Christine said I got her attention with the Lori Holt. If you missed it in the newsletter, we have the Farmer's Daughters pre-cuts from Lori Holt. I think I showed them last week. I can't remember. Usually I have my notes in front of me, but I don't this time. Light on coffee. Yeah, so that's that. What time is it? Oh, close enough. So I will see you next weekend, next Wednesday, if I don't see you sooner. Stay warm. Trying not to quote rap songs in my head. Stay up, stay fresh, stay woke. It's just me, I know. Completely lost my train of thought. Okay. Did the recap. We're saying goodbye. You know all you need to know. Hit me up in the messages or in an email or whatever. If you have a question or just wander by, stuff will show up eventually. If we have a snow day tomorrow or if it's slightly stormy and I can sit here and get some work done, it'll all show up in line like magic. It'll be magical. It'll be magical. Whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. I have to like wander over here and keep like chatting to hit the button. This is, oh God, I don't want to zoom in. Please don't focus up my nose. Oh God. Anyway, bye. Yes, I want to end the live video. It's ridiculous.